Judith Beam, and I have with me some of the volunteers that make our program so successful and make it what it is. So to start, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about bringing your dog into the park. Everyone's excited, they want to get their dogs socialized, but how do we really know if our dogs are ready for this experience? So some of the things I want to talk to you about is recognizing, number one, is your dog's energy. If your dog is very, very high energy and very, very excited to the point where you really can't control it, then that's a sign that you might want to just hold off on entering the park and maybe take walk a lap around the park. And that way your dog's going to get used to the other dogs around and not be so excited when it enters the park. That could unfortunately trigger something that may happen inside the park between two dogs or more than one dog that we don't want to see. So on the other side of it, if your dog's showing signs that it's not really interested in going into the park, maybe avoiding it, looking away, things like that, trying to get away, things like that, then that's a sign as well that you want to take things slow, okay? So we don't want to just go into the park with things like that, and then again, something can happen once we're in there. So same thing, you want to walk your dog around, get them used to the park, get them used to the other dogs. And something, we have Artemis here. Artemis is 5 years old. He is available for adoption. He's from the Niagara Falls Humane Society. And he's never been exposed to something like this. This is all new for him. He came to us as a stray. So he's doing amazing that he's in amongst all around all these people and all these dogs, and he's being so calm and well behaved. So that's a really good sign for us that we know that Artemis will do great once he's in the park. So same things with your dogs. You really want to just read those signs and read that energy and make sure that you're really set up for success for going into the park. Now once you get into, you'll notice that there's a pre-kind of pen before you go into the actual park. And once you're in that pen, that's a good opportunity to see if your dog can settle and focus on you before going into the park. If there's a whole bunch of dogs that are at the gate, you might want to wait on that, wait till it clears out a little bit, and go in when there's just more room for your dog to come in. Especially once the dogs are in the park, first thing they do is they want to meet each other, they do the smelling ritual, things like that to get to know each other. So as soon as a new dog comes in, everybody else is going to do that to him. So if there's a big group of dogs right at the front and you let your dog come in, that's going to be a big crowd around him, and he may feel a little intimidated by that, and that might be something that could trigger an accident of some sort. So just make sure it's pretty much clear, calm energy going in. Before you go in, you're in the pre-pen area. Your dog can focus on you. Even if you can ask him for a sit or something like that, that would be great. If not, no worries. As long as he has a calm energy, then you're in a good place to proceed into the park. And less chance and less risk of something happening once you're in there. Okay?